It's hard to say what exactly led me to decide to become a children's book author. I think it was really a string of events across my whole life that led me to this decision. And just recently being on break from work made me more open to have the time to explore this idea. When I was really young, I remember all these times where my mom would bring me and my sister to the library, and I would just love reading like all the books and taking them home. And once I graduated past picture books, then there was like a couple of these twirly shelves with like the easy reader young chapter books. And I was really into like the Boxcar Children, Animorphs. I didn't read Goosebumps because that was too scary for me, but I really like just reading. With required reading in school, I just felt like I didn't have time to read the things that I loved. And so I kind of lost that desire and love for reading. But I have always really enjoyed going to the bookstore, almost as much as clothes shopping. I remember going to Michael's one day and I saw this book that I really liked. It was an Elmo book. I definitely was a Sesame Street fan growing up. This book was cool because it'll have a story, but then it'll also have a little QR code, and then you can use your phone to scan the QR code, and then it will link you to a YouTube video where it like tells the same story, but like with this little song. Recently, I also went on a retreat, and there was like a Christian bookstore over there, and they had, a book that a young kid, a kindergartner, wrote. It tells a story of like a mommy love and a baby love, and how they overcome the big obstacle, which is this big tornado of bad, and it's just so cute. In the meantime, I've also really enjoyed doodling. I never really thought much of it because everyone just doodles. This notebook I got from my manager when I started my first job. I really like just, writing down some ideas in this book and including some sketches. And so, I would draw things like, little animals and stuff. And also on my phone, there's also the Markers app that you can download on the Android Play Store, and I would just do little doodles as well. When I was at Google, I was teaching Android to anyone in the public. We created these online courses, and as part of these online courses, sometimes I would do little drawings to explain the concept, like theoretically, before diving into the code, and it was just really fun to use these tablets. I actually have one. We had these Wacom tablets where you could use a little pen, and then we used Sketchbook Pro, and then we just would draw things and add different layers, and you could animate things as well. And I just have like notebooks and paper pages and stuff filled with me trying to sketch out like what I was going to put on the screen. I just found it a really more natural way to express myself through images. It's hard to say what actually got me really going, and I think maybe it was just talking to a lot of people and telling them I want to write a kid's book, and then just never like getting past these initial humps of like maybe a couple sketches and stuff. When I looked back on like all these little things, like all these sketches and drawings and tools that I would pick up and like inspirational books that I would buy, like I just realized that from an outsider looking in that this is what I want to do, and like I can't really like make excuses for myself or rationalize why I should do something else, because my habits when I wasn't paying attention was to just gravitate towards these aspects of writing a book. So that's all for today. Next time I'm going to go into my idea for what I want my first book to be about, and it is not going to be about coding or Android. I think I'm going to take a break from that for a while. So yeah, stay tuned and subscribe if you want to keep following along. Take care. Bye.